Hello, thank you for joining me this afternoon. I'm Corinne Brock, and you're watching 21 Alive News Plus. Got some information to share with you in a deadly 2025 shooting. So let's get right into that. A 19-year-old man charged in that deadly shooting of an 86-year-old Fort Wayne woman has taken a plea deal just earlier today. Now, William Britt was charged alongside 18-year-old Devin Stewart Jr., and they were both charged with murder in the deadly shooting of Alice Hall in her Colerick Street home. Britt was scheduled to go to trial Tuesday before this plea was offered to him, and that agreement calls for him to plead guilty to an added count of conspiracy to commit murder in exchange for a 30-year sentence. If convicted of the original murder charge and firearm sentencing enhancement that he faced, he could have faced up to 85 years in prison. So that agreement does significantly reduce the amount of time that he's looking at now. Now, that agreement also requires him to testify against anyone else charged in this case, according to court records obtained by 21 Investigates. And we do know that Stewart is currently scheduled to go to trial in June, so we'll see if that ends up happening. And some background on this case: as police investigated, they learned that there were issues between Britt and someone else over a stolen Xbox, Air Force Ones, a vape, and $160, according to court records. And police reports showed that that unnamed person was threatening Stewart for killing his granny. Now, in surveillance video of the scene, both suspects were allegedly seen walking around the victim's home a few hours before she was found dead. And as they were pacing and crouching behind cars, something that police described as them trying to conceal themselves. And then the suspects also spoke with police, but they gave different accounts of the shooting, only agreeing that they were at the home to get something from someone. Britt claimed that Stewart knocked on Hall's door until a porch light came on and an elderly woman's voice asked who's there, according to court documents. He told police that Stewart then said he was going to, quote, smoke that expletive, end quote, and shot the elderly woman. Now, Stewart told police of a, quote, hypothetical situation, end quote, in which he and Britt went to the home to get a stolen Xbox, according to court records. And he said that Britt told him that because he was older, he was a better talker and would be able to negotiate getting the console back. Stewart claimed that they hypothetically went to the home because Britt knew the person who allegedly threatened him lived there. Now, Stewart is charged with a single count of murder. And as I said, he is scheduled currently to go to trial in June. And we'll keep you updated as we learn more in that case. That is all that I have for you right now. Thank you so much for joining. Corinne Brock, 21 Alive News Plus.